And this morning I read a very interesting article from Jose Felix Diaz talking about Eden Hazard and Vinicius Jr. Because Jose Felix Diaz, according to the journalist, Hazard is not anymore an indisputable player in this Real Madrid, and he knows that. So the thing is, the first season when he first came to Madrid and he got recovered, or apparently recovered from the first bad injury that he had, Zinedine Zidane put him ahead of Vinicius Jr. even when he had missed the 75% of the season. So back in the day, he was still more important than Vinicius Jr. for Zinedine Zidane, just because all the things he did in the past when he was Chelsea player, not because all the things he was delivering at that point for Real Madrid, because he had spent, like the 75-80% of the season off. So today that has changed completely, and right now Vinicius Jr. is a little bit ahead of Eden Hazard, and he's very aware of that, and I think that he thinks that it's pretty fair for a player that obviously is clearly playing much better than the Belgian player, at least over the last 3 games. We saw Eden Hazard starting the game the first 2 match days against Alaves and Levante, and then all of a sudden Carlo Ancelotti changed his mind and put Vinicius Jr. ahead of Eden Hazard, and he was still valuable. Although he didn't score, he was one of the best players of Real Madrid. So to me, nowadays we are facing a very important transition in the attack of Real Madrid, from Eden Hazard all the way to Vinicius Jr., who is, in my opinion, the player that might be again against Celta in the lineup of Real Madrid. So according to Jose Felix Diaz, Hazard is not undisputable in Real Madrid anymore.